The next verse we will examine is Isaiah 2 verse 3, which in the King James Version reads, "Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem." The words from this verse that we will be examining are come, mountain, Lord, God, teach, ways, walk, paths, Zion, law, word, and Jerusalem. The Hebrew behind the word come is halach, literally meaning to walk. The parent root is the word lach, a picture of a staff and a hand. When one takes his staff in hand, he is going to walk, go on a journey. From an Hebraic perspective, there is a literal journey. As nomads, they would journey from watering hole to watering hole, pasture land to pasture land. But life was also seen as a journey, each day being a point in time along that journey. This is not a religious journey, but a lifestyle. Every action, every thought, every decision was a part of that journey. We have previously looked at the word Lord and found it to be the 4 Hebrew letters Yod, He, Vav, and He, usually pronounced as Yahweh, but means He exists. The English word God implies a divine, supernatural being. But the Hebrew word Elohim more literally means one of power and authority, a mighty one. This word is used for the God of Israel as the mighty one who has power and authority over Israel, but also for judges as mighty men who have power and authority over the people, or even the gods of other nations who have power and authority over them. The parent root of this word is El, a picture of an ox head and a shepherd's staff. The ox with its horns represents power, while the staff represents authority. Interestingly, modern-day crowns whose points represent horns and the scepters of kings and queens are evolved images of these very items. The Hebrew word for a mountain is har. This letter is the letter He, and is a picture of a man with his arms raised, as if to say, look at that. The Hebrew word He is often translated as behold. The resh is the picture of the head of a man. When combined, these 2 letters mean look at the head. In Hebraic thought, all things are in motion, and a mountain is the head lifting up out of the ground. Mountains are looked for as they are high, visible places that are used as landmarks during one's journey. The Hebrew word for teach is the verb yara, whose parent root is yar. The yod is a picture of a hand, and the resh is a picture of the head of a man. Combined, this root means the hand of man, and means to point, and can be used in a wide variety of ways. In Genesis 46 verse 28, this word means to point out a direction. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph, to point his face toward Goshen. This same verb can also mean shoot, as in pointing an arrow, such as we see in 1 Samuel 20 verse 20. And I will shoot 3 arrows. This word can also mean to instruct or teach in the sense of pointing out the direction one is to go in life. As we read in Exodus 4 verse 15, when Yahweh says to Moses, "And I will teach you what you shall do." We examined the word way previously and found that it was the Hebrew word derech, meaning a trail or path. But it should be noted that this word is written in the plural in this verse, derachim, meaning trails, but is also prefixed by the letter mem, which means from. This is never addressed in the translations of Isaiah 2 verse 3, as they simply read, "And he will teach us his ways." But it more literally should be translated as, "And he will teach us from his trails." Yahweh is not just pointing out the trail we are to take. He is pointing out the directions for our life, and he is on the trail with us.